Okay, the under 48 continues now. So Novitsky of Hungary, world ranked number 7 from Ukraine. Cherniak, ranked 15 in the world. This will be a good battle. Two athletes who have been around a long time, will know each other's game well, and they're ready to go. So Ukraine, let me start that again. Ukraine even in blue, Hungary in white.
Yeah, Severnitsky, three-time a European champion, and she is a real handful, I can tell you. So this is not going to be pretty. This isn't, because talk about the cat fight. Severnitsky really takes the fight to her opponents, and she'll get hold. She'll drive forward. She'll go off the sleeves. I mean, a little bit of grip fighting first of all. Cherniak the same though, exactly the same. So there's not going to be any love lost between these two.
Battle of the Blondes that we're watching here, and Cherniak though has form, a bronze medal in the World Masters event in Mexico this year, and that is invitation only. That is only the best of the best, and she was up there with them.
Yeah, I mean, she a lot of them, of course, to get here, to get in the top 8, a lot of them are successful on the world tour for qualification. So they fight each other a lot, but these two, like I say, no love lost there. Cherniak will, Severnitsky, sorry, will try to get underneath her with the same throw that we just saw off Pareto. She'll try and go off the sleeves. A lot of them going off the sleeves because the judo jackets now have a slightly different sizing. So we used to have slightly smaller jackets, sleeve jacket requirements, and now it's got to be slightly bigger. So of course they can catch the sleeves a lot easier than they used to be able to do. That's why you see a lot of dominant sleeve gripping.
Okay, a warning once again to the coaches for having just a little too much to say as this match approaches the halfway stage. Of course, Severnitsky's father is her coach, so I'm sure she hears his voice constantly with plenty of support. Now, she injured her right knee in May, the Hungarian, so again, preparation not necessarily perfect. She'll be leaving nothing on the mat, that's for sure. Don't worry about what might be, you worry about the right now.
Yeah, well, she's just gone ahead with a shoulder throw with the Sodi Surikomigoshi that she did. Took Cherniak over, so she's a Yuko ahead. Halfway through this contest, Cherniak coming forwards. Got to be a little bit careful how she does come forwards, otherwise she could run on to the shoulder throw. Severnitsky trying to just waste that little bit of time down on the ground. Too long really to waste too much time down there. The good groundwork people really know what they're going for. They'll direct their attack onto what they want, whether it's the arm or the neck.
Counter-attack so important in this, isn't it? When the sweeping of the feet can have great effect, but it can leave you so vulnerable, and both these girls are a great example of this.
Yeah, it means a lot because you use what we call foot sweep. Ashley was
got a good hold here.
Well, no chance really. They're entangled with the legs. You've got to have no entanglement with the legs, so they've got to get round the legs in order to hold their opponent down. But you're right, they use the legs in order to sweep their opponent, break balance, set them up for the big techniques. But they can also score big with the foot sweeps as well. Sure,
another Shido penalty against Cherniak as we enter the last minute of competition. What's the most common injury in judo?
We get a lot of knee injuries because of the rotation and back injuries because of carrying the load. I mean, if you think about it, there's another Yuko there for Severnitsky, and I think she's gone straight into the hold down. Here she has. She has the hold down now, okay, and she's just got to hold her there now for 20 seconds. And yeah, I mean, it's a lot of lifting in our sport, but it's movement. You've got to move and throw something that's moving. But the other thing is, it's trying to throw you too.
So the clock stopped at 13 seconds.
Yeah, so that gets her another Yuko score. And so she's 3 Yukos on the board here with just 16 seconds to go.
So if she could have held that for another 7, it was game over.
Yes, it would have been. Yeah, I mean, it would have finished the contest. It would have been all over. But now, of course, Cherniak going to come forwards. She has nothing to lose. Last 10 seconds.
Just got to get a grip.
My wife says that all the time to me.
Oh, to the very, very end. She's fought well, Cherniak from the Ukraine. But it is not to be. That time has run out.
Well, it went according to form, really. Savaniski goes through. She'll be fighting Pareto in that quarter-final match.
And there it is, official confirmation. Iva Swiatek, London bronze medalist. She's right in the hunt to medal once again here in Rio.
Yeah, well, they're into the quarters. That gives them two medal chances, of course, 2 chances of fighting for medals. There was the thing that set the hold down up. Swept her feet. We're just talking about that. Gets the Yuko and held her for another Yuko. So an easy winner there, Swiatek. She goes through to the quarterfinal.
Now here we have Japan on the mat in the women's 48 kilogram division.